We are on day 3 in the PICU, the pediatric ICU here at Phoenix Children's Hospital. Morgan spiked a fever, and it turns out it's a infection and also an inflammation in her bowels. And so she can't eat or drink. She's not allowed to eat or drink. And the surgeons are still on standby to make sure that nothing ruptures and they don't need to go in and have surgery on her intestines. The issue on hand, because there's a bunch of them, is her white blood cells are still really low. She's in what they call the trough with chemo. So the trough is basically like, here's your white blood cells, they're up, and then when they're low, which is how that works with chemo, your white blood cells are down and your body can't fight against the bad stuff. So going into surgery is so risky. And so at this point, we're just hoping the antibiotics are working. It's showing signs that it is working, but there's no way to really know if they're working. The only way we know if they're working is if something happens. The only way we know that they're working is if something doesn't happen. There's no way to really tell. So we're gonna go back up to the 7th floor today, which is good because there's a playroom up there, and just hope that her white blood cells are up by midweek. She takes a shot every day to get those white blood cells up, and so it should go up, and then it can fight the inflammation that's in her bowels along with the antibiotics that she's taking. She's in a lot of pain, and she can't eat or drink, like I said. It's a rough day, and it's just a waiting game. It's such a horrible waiting game because we won't know if it's working for a couple days, and at any moment something could go wrong and she could go into surgery, which is like the worst thing possible because the risks for going in when someone has low white blood cells like that is it's life-threatening. And so we just have to wait until she's better, and we can go through this hurdle. She can't get chemo because you can't give chemo to someone that's in pain like this. It could make her sicker and cause a lot of harm. So we just wait. We just sit around and wait for hopefully nothing to happen, and that the white blood cells will get juiced up and start showing up hopefully by Wednesday. They said to prepare to be in the hospital for at least another week, and so that's what we're doing. So that's the update. Good news is that she was approved by the hospital to go on the liver transplant list, and we're just waiting for insurance to approve it. So that's it. Feeling pretty defeated today, and I don't know if I'll feel any better until I know that we're beyond this obstacle. It just feels like they just keep on kicking her when she's down, So it's just really hard for me. It makes me really mad. I'm very mad today. I'm very sad today. And, that's it.